Okay, alright, hold on. Levels okay? Levels should be fine, right? Maybe. Hold on. Alright. So, inventory. Let's do this. Let's make an inventory. Alright, let's start with, let's see. Should we make all items physics items? Is that what we should do? Or should we like save on memory and make them not physics items? Cause like what's the point of making them physics items really? I don't think there's a point in making them physics items. Let's just make them like area 3D. I think an area 3D should be sufficient. Maybe just static. Should we make them static bodies? Let's stick with area 3D. Just call this one. Okay, so item 01. You gonna need a collision, aren't you? Alright. Just go with box shape. Should be resource efficient. We'll add a mesh just so we can see the thing. Just actually, well, we'll make it slightly smaller than the collision. Alright, we're gonna name this one. We're just gonna name. Oh, dang it, dude. Okay, this one's just gonna be called mesh. Collision, we don't really need to do anything with. I might want a shapecast. Is that what it's called? Shapecast. Alright. Cool. We're gonna make this 0.1 though. Wait, can we make it 0.01? Sure can. Negative 0.5, I think. Actually, no, negative 0.2. 0.2. Wait, this isn't. Thinking about this isn't actual. No, wait. Okay. So I'm thinking either. Okay, so probably area isn't actually. Now that I'm thinking about this, area probably isn't going to work out. I should either have this a character body or a rigid body. Don't save that shit. Okay, so yeah, so if I do character body, I could easily do velocities I can use velocities to have this drop, have these items drop. If they're rigid bodies, they have all these physics built in that I can just use. A whole bunch of built-in physics. I don't need all that physics. I don't need to calculate all those physics. Let's go with character body. Because velocity is going to be way more accurate than any other system that I can come up with. Proto item 1 collision shape is going to be box shape. Point 2 all around, brother. Why does that say 0.19? What is that, dude? Computers, dude. Computers. Computers are so weird. Let's get, what do we need? We need a mesh. No, wait, dude! No! Well, yes. We do need a mesh. But no, the mesh was to, 0.2 dimensions all around. Collision shape was 0.5. Alright. Can we get that shape cast now, please? Wait, do I even need I don't need a shape cast. I don't need a shape cast. You can go away. Alright, so. I think this is all I need for now. I need to set the collision though. This is an item, and it will interact with world and player. Okay. Wait. Nope. Let's save this first. Actors. No, we're gonna have this in objects. We'll go objects. We'll have another one called items. Alright, now we can get a script up in this bitch. Mesh bounce, mesh bounce, mesh bounce, mesh bounce, pause. Oh yeah, we should probably make this true for now. Pause is going to start at 0. Alright, now, so on the physics process, we're going to do if not is on 4. Oh, yeah, well, if not is on 4. Then we go velocity dot y. No, wait, whoa. Actually, let's make another thing here. We go, Yeah, we'll go drop. Drop speed? Question mark? Start with 10, I think. I'm probably gonna have to change that later. Let's just go with this for now. We do velocity dot y equals drop speed, and then drop speed minus equals 0.1. Ooh. And then after that, we are going to have to do move and slide. Move and slide. No, not move and slide. Move and collide. I actually don't know how to use move and collide. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Hold on a second. I mean, move and slide should work. Alright, so motion vector 3, test only. Safe margin float. Recovery has collision, max collision. Okay, so moves the body along the vector motion in order to be frame rate independent in node physics process or node process. Motion should be computed using delta. Yeah, usually. Okay, the body will stop if collides, returns a kinematic collision view which contains information about the collision when stopped or when touching another body along the motion. If test only is true, the body does not move, but the would-be collision information is given. Safe margins is the extra margin used for collision recovery. If recovery as collision is true, any dependentation from the recovery phase is also reported as a collision. This is used e.g. by character body 3D for improving floor detection during floor snapping. Max collisions allows to retrieve more than one collision result. Okay, so but yeah, actually, no. You know what? No, I should do move and slide if I'm I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I actually should use move and slide. Because what if I'm up against a wall? If it's move and collide, it's gonna touch a wall and then just like get stuck there. So yeah, move and slide would probably be a better option. Ooh. We also should do drop speed and then clamp that bitch. Drop speed, min variant, we'll go -10, I think. Max is going to be 10. I think. So. Alright, here we go. Let's see what this does. Okay, maybe 0.3, maybe 0.5. Yeah, that actually looked a little bit better. I gotta get something to spawn these. Hold on. I should probably also make an escape key that unlocks my my mouse. If input is action just pressed, keybinds does not have a var. Let's see, what are we gonna call this? I think we're just gonna call it escape. Oops. What did I do? Save scene as, oh, that's what I did. It's not what I want to do. Alright, so we go keybinds dot escape. Ooh, wait. Wait. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we'll just make a new thing. We gotta make a we gotta make some menu controls here. Var menu up equals false by default. Then we go if menu up equals false. Input, right? Input dot mouse mode equals mouse mode visible. Else input input mouse mode equals mouse mode captured. Okay, whoa. Wait. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Menu up equals true. Menu up equals false. Let's see, hold on. I also want to get, where's that? Here we go. Nope, that's not how it works. If menu up equals false. There we go. Okay. Yep. Looking way better now. Alright. Also what I want to do, it's kind of weird that this is by default 1, maybe default 2 would look better. Yeah. Oh, oh. Where's player thing? Here we go. Camera. This thing. Just gotta start at 2 too. All right. Yep. That looks way better. Oh yeah. Let's see. What would I have at first? 10? Okay. Yeah, we need to make a spawner for some items. But also, hold on. No. No, 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 no. This is what we're gonna do. Just without the slash. Alright, yep, just in case my mesh, just in case I get like a multi-mesh model, we're gonna do it this way. You never know when you're gonna use a multi-mesh model. So, wait, whoa. Drop speed times delta. I probably haven't been, hold on. So actually we should probably do this. Should probably get that to be 100 then, if that's the case. Okay, maybe 50? Or no, not 500 actually. Yeah. Oh, wait, maybe 100 was good. Hold on. Oh, dude. Let's stop hitting insert. If you don't mind, please. Yeah, well, we also do need to do kind of like this. Probably 2. If I'm gonna be honest, it's probably gonna be, no, maybe 5. I don't think that's a problem. I think we need to increase that. Yep. Let's try 4, but we're gonna increase this to 200. $300? Hey, dude. Okay, so if that's gonna be 300, then this definitely needs to be more like 10. Maybe even 20. We'll see. Yeah, let's try 20. Huh. Actually, okay, so we'll do, okay, so we'll clamp it to negative 400, but then the default drop, the base drop speed where it starts, 300. Just keep at 300. Almost, dude. That almost feels nice. Hold on, let me see. See what 350 does. All right, I like that. That actually, okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's stick with that for now. We might change it later. We'll see. So we got we got to do, okay, so model. So model is going to dot rotate y. This is radians, isn't it? So I'm probably gonna go with something like 0.1. Let's see what that does. Yeah, exactly. I knew it. I knew it. All right. If mesh bounds, if mesh bounds equals true, model dot position dot y plus equals, let's go with 0.0502. If model dot position dot y greater than or equal to 0.2, what does that look like? What's that gonna look like? 2.2. No, that's gonna be too far. Because that's gonna clip through the floor when it goes back down. 0.1 it is. But I mean, it also depends on the mesh I'm gonna use. It would be nice to keep all my meshes like this, pretty much like the same size, but realistically that ain't gonna happen. So I don't know why I'm trying to keep that all uniform. Alright, 0.15 it is. And we do mesh bounds equals false. And we can kind of just, oh wait, no, else. And well, actually, yeah, I guess we could copy this. We do, oops. 1, then less than, and true. Let's see what that looks like. Excuse me? What? Oh, because, yeah, it's like, oh, dude. I need a way bigger range than that. Hold on. Okay, well, damn, dude. Wait. That's true. Excuse me? We can go, trying to run some math through my head. Hold on. How can we make kind of like not just make it a more smoother bounce, you know? Because right now it's just going like 0.005 both ways. And as soon as it gets to that threshold, then it automatically goes 0.5 the other direction. How can we kind of like slow it down the closer it gets to this? So the closer it gets to the threshold. Does distance 2 only... Okay, well, no, that's not gonna work. No matter what. So what I'm gonna have to do is press the F1 key, look up integer. I don't want integer, no, not integer. Float. Alright, so we've got nothing that I need. Alright, so in that case, no, we're not going 60.005 that way. plus equals position. Okay, model position y plus equals what was that one thing? ABS? Is it ABS? Hold on. ABS. ABS returns an absolute value variant parameter, right? So if it was a negative number, it just makes it a positive number, right? Yeah. Yep. Alright. So, in that case, this is what we're going to do. Model.position.y minus 0. Wait, okay, minus. Wait. Opposition y. Or should I do this out here? What does this just look like? It looks like it does nothing. What does this do? Nothing I'm looking for. Wait, should this be 1? Oh, do I need to put model position here too? Dot Y. No, I don't. No. Why would I need to do that? That makes no sense. Position dot Y to 0.25, 0.1. Don't do that though. Negative 0.25. We might need to make that 0.26. We'll see in a second here. Yeah, we need to make it 0.26. Maybe 0.3. Who knows? Or it just might not work at all. It just might not work. Period. Yup. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, dude. Wait. What the hell? Okay, that could have been... Oof. Oof. Hold on a second. Let's try that move 2 again, even though I don't think that move 2 is going to work either. Move towards. Model position dot Y to 0.3. 1. And we'll do all this. Oh no, this needs to be negative. Faux show. Yeah. Wow. Was there one? Kind of doing the same thing. Or hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so if we get forget. Here we forget. Model dot position. Stop position. Dot y. We go. Model position dot y because model position dot y is 0. That's why I need at least 0.01. Doesn't really do what I want. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna work. Hold on. Wait. Um, Alright, I'm supposed to be making an inventory here. Alright, let's do this later. We're gonna make this thing. Make this thing hella red. Real quick. Now we're gonna make a spawner. This thing a box shape. The default one's just fine. Give a mesh. Box. X and Y is going to be, no, X and Z is going to be 0.9. The hell with it. So will the Y. The only difference is also going to be negative 0.05 on the y-axis here. Transformation 0.0. Yep. Okay. Alright, let me get another mesh. Gonna need another mesh. .01, I think. We'll do that. Also, oh, dude. Okay, this is gonna be kind of hard. Hold on. But yeah, so, well, hold on. So for now, 0.6, I think. Nope. 0.055. Or maybe it's just 0.5. It still doesn't look right. 0.4. Something about that doesn't look right. 0.045. That's actually, yes, that is actually what I'm looking for. Alright. Sure, we'll go with this for now. Why is it doing that? Oh, it's with the collision shape. In-game is not going to look like that. Alright. Lid. Proto chest. Oh, whoops. Oh, one, because you never know if you're ever going to need more than one. Alright, so we're going to go... Wait, items? No. Objects. Should I just leave it in objects? I can reorganize that later if I need to. For now, let's see, collision. Maybe I'll just leave it on world. Unready var item pack scene equals preload proto item. Var open equals false. Now we're going to make a function called open and then let's see. Going to make a few more variables in here. So var store 2.0. It's gonna start at 0 because we're gonna make a function here called drop, and here in drop we make drop speed. Oh wait, we don't really need this. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so drop speed equals 300. Or was it 200? I think it was 300. Forgot already. Ooh, wait. Okay, yeah, so we're also going to need to do this. Now I'm thinking about this, we're gonna have to make velocity dot x equals 0. Velocity dot z equals 0. And then here we go. Velocity dot x equals, oh wait, okay, we are gonna need to drop there. Random float range. We'll go negative 100 to 100. So, yeah, here we should probably also reset everything else, like drop speed 0, and then drop dir as well. Also, drop dir equals 2.0. Okay. All right. So save all. Chest. Let's see, we need new item equals item dot instantiate. Then to do, wait, you know what? I'm gonna do I should also do if open equals false. Then we can go ahead and do all of this. But also, I kind of want to do a for loop right here. I want to go for drops in rand I range from 1 to 3, so it can drop 1 to 3 items. I also need to make onReady var world equals get tree dot root dot get child 0. I think that's how it would work. Should. Yeah, it should work that way. If not, I'll have to do get node. The reason I want to get child instead of get node, because I don't know if I'm always going to call this thing world. So, we're gonna go with this for now and see if this works. New item dot position equals global position plus vector 3 0 0.5 0. Alright, then we go world.add child. Yeah. Go add child, new item. And then new item dot underscore drop. I think is how this is gonna work. Oh yeah. Whoa. We're not done yet. What are we talking about here, dude? This lid right here. Oops. This lid right here, dude. I said this lid right here, dude. Lid dot visible equals false. Oh. Player, child, let's give this a shape cast. Then that shape cast is probably gonna be a sphere. It's also going to, oh, you know what? This shape cast should probably be in cam pivot too, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Get your butt up there. Okay, so 0 here. -2. Is that too far? Is that like super extendo range? Does that reach like OP? That should be good actually. Alright. Interact. Cast. So, interact cast. Oh, damn it, dude, I'm doing the thing. I need to do the other thing. I also need to do it in not this one. Alright, interact cast right there. I hope that's not going to come back and bite me in the ass. Dot is action just pressed. Keybinds dot what was it? Action. Keybinds action. If interact cast. Ooh, we also should probably change this. Actually, no. Yeah, just keep on that. That's fine. That too. If interact cast dot is colliding, if ooh, this is getting crazy. I might need to do a for loop here. Huh. For I in interact cast dot get col No. Get collider. Returns a collider object of one of the multiple collisions in index. Dude, like, hold on. I need. Why can't this be an array, bro? Interact. Okay, wait, hold on. Interact cast, get. So there's no like. Okay, wait. No, there's gotta be, dude. There's gotta be like something that returns an array. Collision mass collision result. The result returns the complete collision information from the collision sweep. The data returns the same as discharge. Direct space state 3. Nope. I don't think that's gonna help me. Execute pattern region change position. Force get closest collision. All right. I need something. I need something that will return the number of colliders in this interact cast. Or I can just do array cast. I'm starting to think I should just do array cast. Okay, so we don't need this for loop anymore. Internet cast is colliding if wait, proto chest. Okay, so this I'm gonna have to actually interact because I'm gonna have to have like some kind of universal type name for that. Interact is what we're gonna have to go with. So if interact cast dot get collider also going to have to do like if interact cast. Hold on. Hold on. Var interact target equals interact cast dot get collider if interact target if is valid, something is valid, if instance is valid, if instance is valid, right? Where is it? Yeah, if is instant valid, interact target, then if interact cast if interact target dot has method, was it interact? Interact. Yeah, interact. Alright. Interact target dot interact. Alright, that should be good. Oh yeah, I also need to do this thing. Target position 0 z negative 0 point, no 0 negative 1.5. Kind of looking at this, dude. That's gonna look weird. Maybe I shouldn't put it in cam pivot. But now the problem is there's so many things wrong with this. Hold on. Alright, we're gonna have to z negative 0.5 negative 1. Even then, maybe we should put this up to 0.25. Thinking about like, what if I have to interact with something like up here? How's that gonna feel? Maybe a little bit higher. 0.3. Even then. Okay, let's do 0.5. Actually, yeah, 0.5 should be fine. Right there. But now, oh, dude, because what about things on the floor? Okay, yeah. That is some OP reach, but whatever. Deal with it. Interact cast dot rotation dot x equals cam pivot 2 dot rotation dot x, right? Invalid property or key rotation. Yeah. Oops. Invalid key rotation. Alright, so essentially we can't interact with it here, but excuse me. Excuse me. Wait. Collision, world, chest, collision layer, 1, world. Print 1. Print 2. Print 3. Oh, yeah, I was pressing the wrong key. That's weird. Why is it that though? Anyways, let's see. Okay, it is based on character. Yep. Kinda would rather it be based on mouse. So, I mean, oops. What? Did I not change the thing to be? I didn't change the open equals true. Yeah, kinda need to do that, don't we? And also for this, so we need to get rid of all these prints. Okay, so interact cast rotation also should be let's see, cam pivot. Yeah, the cam pivot 1. Interact cast dot rotation dot y equals cam pivot 1 dot rotation dot y. Dude, what did I rotation? Alright, so I should be able to open it from here, like that. Alright, okay. Okay, wait, did I seriously just start sliding? What was that about? Oh yeah, because I have like this thing where it's like slowly... Wait, why isn't it opening now? What was that? Wait, what was that about? We'll do something about later. So item. Okay, we're just gonna do type 0. And then in this chest, we're gonna do item dot type equals random integer range from 1 to 100. Alright. And then in the item, what we're going to do here, we're going to make a new function for interact. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll do this in the player. Oh, but it does need an interact though. Whether we're going to use it or not. No, we should make it in the item. We don't even need that. What am I doing? Hold on. We don't need this. But I have a feeling I'm going to make one of those in the future anyways. can I... Okay. Fine. Fine. We'll do it this way. I think. Was it push back? Is that what I needed to do? Push back. Push back appends an element at the end of the array. Yes. Yep. So push back. Does underscore back self. All right. Excuse me. Inventory. Let's okay, so let's just add a we don't need to make this look super special. Okay, so where are we gonna put this guy? Probably in the system. Wait. Nope. Wait, hold on, hold on. No, 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 no. Or, actually, we need a pixel. That's what we need. I'm trying to go through this without a pixel. I just need one pixel. Give me a pixel. Alright, cool. Got myself a pixel. Okay, so we need a button now. Hold on. Texture button. Let's put that over here. In slot button. .64 by 64 should be fine, right? .64 by 64 might be too much, actually. We'll go 16 by 16. Label. Hold on. Label. Just gonna do this for now, just to have a little thing. You are incredibly tall. Layout. Transform. Why are you so tall? Should 32 do this? Yeah, 32 should be fine. So if we're doing 32 by 32, maybe the button should be 32 by 32. Alright. That's what we're gonna go with for now. Nope, 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 wait. No, wait. Wait, it should. Yeah, we'll see what happens. did I just do? What? Wait, hold on. Well, I mean, oh. Oh, damn it, dude. Yep. Yep, I sure did do that, didn't I? Alright. This is kind of what I want to use. Shape cast. Oh, wait, did I do... Alright, cast. That might help. Let's see, what else I broke? Let's see here. There's also that. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I gotta save that stuff. Oops. Damn it! Sorry. Rubbed my hand against the mic. Alright, so I gotta save that stuff in some kind of new script. I gotta make like a new script every time I gotta do that. And then okay, so we gotta do this differently. But we're getting there. I'll pick this up later. I gotta go get something to eat or something. So if any of you have made it this far into the video, greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how you would make an inventory system. I'm gonna keep trying to do this with whatever I come up with. I need to do this. Like, I need to seriously focus on this, get my head around this. But yeah, Thank you all for watching. Catch you all next time. Peace out.